Varo Dijavaro Yuga Dharma Palo Vande Jagat Priya Karo Karunavataro Anga Shamalim Shata Viravito Mande Kritende Varam Jagam Jagura Rochi Samvidadatam Pattam Varasya Shriya Vrindaranya Vilasinam Ridila Saddama Viramodaram Radha Skanda Niveshito Jvala Bhujam Dayem Damodaram Shama Sundara Shikanda Shekara Smerahasya Murali Manohara Radhikara Sikamam Kripa Nidhe Swapriya Charana Kinkarim Kuru Yasya Kadapi Vasalan Chalana Kela Nortar Dhanyati Dhanya Pavane Kirtadartamani Yogendra Madurgama Madhusudano Pitasya Namasta Vishavanu Bhuvodishepi Padabjayostava Vina Varadasya Meva Nanyat Kadapi Samaye Kilatae Viyache Sakyayate Mama Namostu Namostu Nityam Dasyayate Mama Rasostu Rasostu Satyam Ha Devika Kubara Gadgadayadya Vacha Yache Nipatya Bhuvidandava Durvatarti Asya Prasadam Abhudasya Janasya Kritva Gandharike Nijagane Gananam Videhi Bhajami Radha Maravinda Netram Varami Radha Madhura Smitasya Vadami Radham Karuna Varadram Tato Mamanyasti Gati Nakabin Tavai Vasmi Najivami Tayavina Iti Vigyaya Radhitam Naimama Charanantike Paichena Hoyabena Prabhur Jatadas Savara Charana Vandadante Korikras Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhunevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. First of all, I offer my respectful obeisances unto my most beloved spiritual master, Chidanandi Swami Srimati Radharani Narayan Goswami Maharaj, by whose mercy we can have some access, some understanding of who is Srimati Radhika and how we can serve Srimati Radhika. Who is Srimati Radhika in relation to us? What is our sambandha with Srimati Radhika? Then I offer my respectful obeisances unto Sripad, Sri Srimati Radharani Swami Prabhupada, the whole Rupanuga Guru Varga, and all Vaishnavas, past, present, and future, especially those assembled here today, on this most auspicious day of Radhastami, the birthday, the appearance day of Srimati Radhika in Vrishavanupur. For us, Srimati Radhika is so special, so important, Srimati Radhika. We know, according to the Vedic scriptures, it says, Eke chang saklapum sam krishnastu bhagavan swayam, that Swayam Bhagavan, or the Supreme Vishai, the supreme origin of all of existence, the master of all creation, the person who made everything happen, is Sri Krishna. He's the source of everything. There's so many verses in scripture describing the glory of Sri Krishna, how everything comes from him. Like a few days ago, we heard the story of how Sri Krishna, has all the universes inside his belly. When Durvasa Rishi was a manifestation of Shiva, came to Vrindavan, he saw all the universes inside the belly of Sri Krishna. Or like when Mother Yashoda, she heard like, oh Krishna, you're eating clay. Other boys are complaining. She opened inside his mouth and she saw all universes inside Krishna's stomach. So Krishna is God, simply said. Super powerful. So who is Srimati Radhika? And why is this day in some ways more special to us than the birthday of Krishna? Very special. we say, okay, what is the function of God? What is God supposed to do? What is his purpose? Creator, yeah, like we said last time, generator, operator, destroyer of the universe. But this is, in Vedic culture, there's called Mukhya Nam and Gona Nam. There's, Mukhya means main, Gona means secondary. So when you have names of God, there's some names like Jagadish, or Ishwar, or Bhagavan, which means, God, the controller, the person who creates everything. And these are considered secondary names, because it's in relation to his relationship with this world. So it's what God has in relationship to this universe, this creation, then those are those secondary names. But Mukhyanam, primary names are, what does he do in his free time? Where's his heart really at? What does his mother call him? What does his father call him? What are his friends? What's his name? Those are primary names, like Krishna. They're all attractive, all beautiful, a reservoir of pleasure. Govinda, the one who satisfies everybody's senses, the one who takes care of the cows, the one who takes care of all the gopis and gopas. These names are more prominent. So we're going to say, okay, one of God's functions is to create all the universes, to destroy them, to make sure they maintain, and to be there and give blessings and have everyone pay obeisances to him and punish the bad guys, and that's there as one of the functions of God, but that's secondary. The primary function, according to the Vedic scriptures, is raso vaisaha, is to taste different types of sweetness, taste different types of happiness, different types of mellows. So many different ways of having fun is a simple way of saying it. There's many different ways of having fun, and God's job is to taste all of those ways. Is to be able to taste every type of sweetness that exists. Any game there is to play, anything. And that's also the reason for this world being created. It's just another game. Dear God. It's not prominent, it's very secondary. Actually, all the universes are created by an expansion of an expansion of an expansion of an expansion of Swayam Bhagavan Sri Krishna. So it's not even, it's secondary. And then that expansion, when he's manifesting all the universe, he's lying as Mahavishnu, he falls asleep. So it's so boring. Mahavishnu's lying on a disha, she falls asleep. This is boring. This is not speculation, this is there in Shastra. It's there in scriptures. Because the creation of the universe, which is happening with Shiva and Shakti, is happening with philosophically, if you don't understand this, it's okay. But for those who understand, it's kind of cool. It's happening with the secondary expansion of Maya Devi. So there's Yoga Maya and there's Mahamaya. So the creation of all the universes is, in a sense, a relationship with Mahamaya. And that's where Mahavishnu is glancing, there's Shiva, Shakti, Parvati, and all of that. But that's the secondary expansion or manifestation, so it's not as fun as the primary expansion, which is what we'll speak about today, is Srimati Radhika. So Radha, what Radha means, the word Radha, Ra means anurag. It means, anurag, it means a deep, intense attachment, a deep, passionate love. Is, like we say, in English there's only love, affection, only a few words for love. But in Sanskrit there's prem, sneh, pranay, rag, anurag, modan, madan, chitrajalpa, sujalpa, vijalpa. There's so many different, love has so many different dimensions, so many different types of sweetnesses, so many different flavors, that there's many different names and many different categories. So anurag means love, but more specifically it's the deep, intense longing, that deep, intense passion, that drive is anurag. It's the insatiable desire is anurag, also ashakti. Then dha comes from the Sanskrit verbal root, which means dhavayati, means to run. So Radha means to run with deep, intense attachment, with the deep, intense affection, with love. This is Radha. So Vaishnavas told us in the scriptures, the Vedic scriptures that explain that Krishna, he's sitting there and he has this desire. I want to enjoy rasa. Because this is his function, this is his dharma. The dharma of conditioned souls is to serve God, and the dharma of God is to have fun, is to be served. So his dharma, his inherent function, is to taste rasa, like we said before. Rasa means mellow, sweetness. So he's sitting there and he has this strong desire. And from the left side of him manifests a female form, original Shakti. And this is Srimati Radhika. This is Radha. And then with deep, intense attachment, she runs towards Krishna. That's how she got the name Radha. So philosophically, in Vedic thought, there's two prominent ways of viewing one reality. There's two ways of viewing one reality. Well, actually, there's many ways of viewing one reality, but philosophically speaking, what we really know is that the subjective reality is more important than the objective reality. In other words, what is my experience of God, what is my experience of spiritual life, what is my experience of everything is more important than what is the experience, or what's supposed to happen, or what's happening for someone else. Is the subjective experience. That's there. That's how there can be one Sri Krishna and so many different people are relating with him in a different way. But that relationship for that person is the highest, is supreme, is the most important. Objectively speaking, then it's different. That's also there. There's also objective truth. But keeping that aside, what we know is that there's two prominent ways of understanding reality. Ultimate reality, meaning what God does. One is tattva siddhanta. This is tattva means the philosophical conclusions, the end, siddhanta. Siddha means, we did this last time, didn't we? Siddha? Anyone remember?
Perfection.
Perfection, it means boiled. In Bengali, siddha means boiled. So if you have siddha alu siddha means a boiled potato. The perfection of a potato is if it's boiled. If it's not boiled, it's no good.
Right.
It's siddha, it's useless. It's there. So siddha, this is a simple way of remembering that it means perfection. So there's siddhi, there's people that can perform a specific sadhana, and they can get some mystic siddhis, mystic perfections, where they can, lagima, pratima, they can become small, they can become big, they can do these magical things and that. But those are secondary, not fully boiled. But siddhanta, anta means the end. So the end of perfection. So let's say someone might want to learn how to play drum. Like we're having these, where we can put, it's important to have nice, clear focus. We're speaking very nice siddhanta. Srimati Radharani ki